turning a big corner, this is when it's fun.
We're selling it!
I'm Chris Meyer. Join me and the Legendary Customs team as we take ordinary rides and craft them into legendary customs. All right, so almost ready for paint. I don't know how many times I can say that because every time we get closer we find something. So Zach mocked up the radio today, and in mocking up the radio, put the ashtray in and put the glove box in. This glove box was literally, what, ½ inch? 3/8 of an inch?
Yeah, it was 3/8. Yeah,
above where it was supposed to be, so he got it settled down quite a bit. Still not great. It's a lot better though, it's just so close. And this figured out, so that is what part of today was. Also, as you can see, everything on this bad boy is unwrapped. We're just finishing up the very last odds and ends, and then guess what it is? Like I've said before, paint. We are so close. Okay, Monday morning, guess what we have in the house? A Crown Victoria powder coated frame. Check it out, it's gonna be real quick. Guys have to get to work. I'm gonna set up the time-lapse camera. Watch it go. This is just awesome. Now remember, we put on a 1/4 inch steel, the entire length, 6 inches tall. X bracing. Without that stuff, this would be too flexible of a frame. You have to add that stuff. Back here, this is for the fuel cell that we put in. Everything else, except for these mounts, is stock. But the media blasting turned out awesome. I mean, things just look like new. And this is powder coating. It is not paint. Now the axle, because it has bearings and such in it, that is painted. You don't want to heat it up with the axles having fluid in them. Same with these pieces with rubbers. Those are paint. Those are not powder coated. See this beautiful shirt that we got on? We have so many colors, so many styles, shop shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hooded sweatshirts, without the hood, so many things. If you want one, go to our website, check out the merchandise area. There is so much to look at, can coolers, everything. We appreciate it, check it out, go buy something, help us out. Okay, you saw Zach painting the wheels in epoxy primer, sealed them up after Nate media blasted everything old off of them, and then you saw everything painted blue, taped off, and then everything painted the corresponding color of the jet black, or the blackest black that we can get. Now, with all of that said, check out the final product. Just a little sliver of blue all the way around to pull the wheels into the actual theme of the vehicle. And as you can see, it is just a very little sliver of the blue. Now, why do we use these wheels? Back in the 50s, 40s, and 30s, they actually used what was called an artillery wheel, which looks very, very much like this. So, my gift to Chris and Jody, instead of going out and buying new wheels, is this. And I think this will give them a nice custom look, color-coded to the project versus just something that anybody else can get and has on their own. So the back is painted, the front is painted, everything is clear coated. And quite frankly, that little blue sliver adds, in my opinion, quite a bit to the look of this project. So, with all of that said, comment down below. What do you think about that custom little touch and how it's going to look on the project? Wheels completed, painted. Tomorrow, tires. Hopefully we can find the size that they want or that we need with the white wall. Chris and Jody want a white wall look. We got to find it. I wanted to bring you up to date where we are on the 1952 F1 panel truck for Chris and Jody. We have turned some huge corners this week, and this is when it becomes exciting. This project started back in October. Right now it's February. In the restoration world, that's not a lot of months, but when you spend each and every one of those months doing body work, sanding, and did I say sanding? That is monotonous, very detail-oriented work. It's very much necessary, but when the guys turn this corner that we turned this week, this is when it becomes exciting, because all of their work, all of their labor at this point starts to become a finished product, and that's where we are. So I'm going to bring you up to date. So we're going to start in the rear end. This fuel cell is from Classic Performance Products. They make some excellent products out there. This particular kit, believe it or not, is for a 1960 to 1960, or excuse me, 1963 to 1967 Chevy pickup truck under the bed. We did some measurements. This is exactly where in the Crown Victoria the trunk would sit. It comes complete. It comes with all of the fittings that are needed. It comes with the fuel cell, fuel pump, and fuel filter. It comes with the sending unit. It comes with, this one we ordered with the side fill. You can get top fill or side fill. This will go right out to the side of the truck. We took all of the mounting pucks off of the original Crown Victoria, media blasted them, cleaned them up, painted them. Those are ready to rock and roll. Let's go right to here. Drilled and slotted rotors from Detroit Axle. That is an excellent company to work with. We have put these on several vehicles. On all of our vehicles at home, we put these on, and they have excellent stopping power. These are ceramic pads. It's an upgrade. Has a built-in emergency brake, just like you would get from the factory. Awesome, awesome system. We put on these brand new heavier springs, and in the back these are air shocks that will be able to adjust everything up and down according to the load that they put into here. This vehicle was a single exhaust car. We are turning it into dual exhaust. That system is in place. I hope that it will be done by the end of the day tomorrow. We just have to take and put in the area where the catalytic converters are. We have to build that. That part is ordered. Now, with Classic Performance Products, one very important hot rodders with the LS swaps. This has a second fuel filter with a built-in fuel pressure regulator in it. So this will not allow 52 pounds or more to come forward to the engine. That's very, very important. You need that when you have an electric fuel pump that puts out more pounds per square inch than what you need, or more volume. That reduces it, that controls it. Fuel line's all in place. We got to get that buttoned up. The front, again, drilled and slotted rotors from
Detroit Axle.
Detroit Axle, and every component on the front, top A-arm, lower A-arm, these coils, the ball joint ends, everything, the tie rod ends, everything, brand new, you guessed it, from Detroit Axle. They have an amazing assortment of parts and pieces that you can purchase. And this beauty right here. What's going to sit on top of it? A Holley sniper system. So excited about that. This thing is going to have some performance tuned into it. Can't wait. Defiant Motorsports, Derek will be over here. He is going to be tuning this, putting it right where it needs to be. So that's where we are on the assembly side. This is why it's exciting, because all that work has turned into some beautiful, beautiful artwork. It really is. This is a piece of art. Anyway, long and short, that's where we are on the 1952 F1. Very happy, very excited. If you like what you see, hit the like button down below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your subscription helps us out tremendously. We appreciate each and every one of you. Keep watching. So much more to come. This thing's going to be awesome. That's all I can say. Turning a big corner. This is when it's fun.